All right, welcome everyone. Let's get down to business. How's it going, everyone? We all looking forward today? Today is gonna be crazy. Just checking the gappers just in case if I'm not missing anything. The main ones are VRPX and PMCB. These two basically. So we're gonna stick to that at the moment. So VRPX, everybody knows what happened yesterday. Today, huge gap as well. It's almost gone to 40. We're talking from yesterday's lows of 650s. In fact, the gap from fours, and in 2 days, not even 2 days, 1.5 day, it went all the way to 40. So this is one of the crazy ones that you see once in a while. Now, there is a little catalyst behind it. It's not as huge as it's done its move. I think what's happening right about now here is, as you can see, right over here, we got our float. Okay, that's our float. And these two gappers have very extremely low floats, in my opinion. That's PMCB. I tried to find different websites for it to confirm the float, but they are variable. They're different from one another. So if this 1.6 million is the real float on this, then anything can happen on these guys. Just remember, if these are extremely low float. Now, what? Here's my analogy on these. Okay, I might be wrong. What happens is people with huge amount of sort of buying power or huge money behind them, they can actually lock the rotation. Um, what I mean by that is, okay, if I have a huge amount of money and if I want to lock the rotation on PMCB, right, as it was going up, I know that if this float is real, yeah, 1.6 million. Now, as it's sort of gapping up, I am. Let's talk about PMCB. Sorry, as it's gapping up around fours, I will start buying. I'll start accumulating that long. I'm not selling at all, guys. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm accumulating almost all the floats. Now, all the here's a crazy part. I mean, if I can buy all 1.6 million, which is easy on these stocks, guys. You don't have to be massive on this, big money behind it. In fact, these can be medium-sized sort of traders. So I can lock in the whole rotation. Now, what's gonna happen if I lock in every share on this stock, and I'm not selling? What do you what do you think is gonna happen? Right? That's the crazy part. Like, if somebody is gonna lock any sort of low floaters, they control that pretty much for a while. So if I average my lock in somewhere 450, and I'm not selling anything, right? Maybe I might sell, whenever it's moving slight bit, just to make sure that I don't trigger any sort of SEC alerts and stuff like that. But is if I have the control of the float, then I can just let it run and create a demand for it. Because if there are no sellers and there are a lot of buyers, quite clearly, guys, people will start to pay extra money to get into this, right? And the guy who owns the float basically is saying, okay, come on, over six. You want to pay me over six? I'll sell you over six. You see, you get the idea. So um, hopefully that is not the case on PMCB, and VRPX, I think it did that. If I'm not mistaken, it could be. I might be wrong, but my idea is that, guys. They've already benefited massive on it. You know, whatever their plan was, yeah, it worked to the tick. Um, the reason why it can't keep on going crazy is because they're gonna trigger a lot of alarms, basically. So we gotta keep an eye on these. Don't rush this, because on these a lot of games are being played at the moment. A lot of games. Um, so be very careful, guys. If you're gonna risk, make sure you understand the risk you're putting in on these, and just think about the ATR, average true range, on this, how much it moves. You can't just put a really small amount of stop and you think you'll be alright with it. No, you have to leave room if you're gonna take anything on these, right? So be extra careful taking any of these trades, PCMB and VRPX. Now, the levels that I'm watching on VRPX is level 33, right? Level 33. This zone here, that's what I'm watching, guys. Anything before that, I think we will get into a chop, right? If it starts to go up there and it starts to fail off of it, then that could be a little sign that it's not as strong as pre-market. But having said that, if it starts to break out, then it could create another sort of short squeeze where short sellers will be trapped on it. Because remember from yesterday as well, guys, there will be a lot of short sellers looking at this thinking, well, shit, this has gone to 40 and it's just it's reversing now. So that's what they're gonna plan on sort of piling in once it starts to show sign of weakness. But if it does start to bounce again, it's gonna create another chain of squeeze again. So quite dangerous stocks to play, but if you know what you're doing, if you time it right, it can pay off, right? So VRPX 33 levels, and anything later down the line, guys, if it starts to trading under 30, I will look into shorting it as well. But I don't think I can find on any shares on it, so shorting will be extremely difficult. That's also one of those things, guys. A lot of people can't find the shorts on it because you can't locate the shorts because it's been bought. You understand what I'm saying? Your broker doesn't have any shorts. So I mean, yeah, we'll see what happens. PMCB, as you can see, guys, it's strong. This Have a look at this price action, guys. This one, do you remember this price action? Right? What? 1.10. That's what I mean. Like those combined with the other variables behind this, that's what creates all that short squeeze, isn't it? Like there's no news that's gonna drive this thing from, we're talking multiple 100% persons move on both of these. So yeah, it's crazy. But if it gives us a nice chance for a long, guys, we will look into longs. Very difficult for me to short these, to be honest, and make anything on it, because if I'm paying $1, that's just crazy. So have a look at this, guys. It's a good reminder for yesterday. Do you remember this move? All right, let me just bring that up. Do you see what I mean? This is where we caught this move. This is where we started to notice it. That was actually initial move of that squeeze. So PCMB, PMCB is the one that's looking like it wants to do that. It's the same sort of price action. But I will not be trading anything for the first 5 minutes, guys. I'm gonna take it easy. I don't have a big watch list today, so I'm gonna chill for a sec. before I actually try it. So best of luck. Let's do this. Right, space. It's got some strength. PMCB. As long as that 6 is holding, I think it's got some strength towards the 7s. We'll see anyways. If short sellers pile up on it, it will drive down the price under 6. So that'll be our decision making. But for shorts, on both of these guys, I won't be able to. RNA PFA space. And it's about to go. It's about to go. There it goes. You see, 670. So this is got some really good strength behind it. It's yeah, 7s. If 7 breaks, then well, get ready. Massive volume coming in, and it's just going slowly down. So amount of interest on it is decreasing, but that's usually the case right off the open. And this volume coming in because of the shorting or a lot of profit taking. By the way, we had B-Way as a gapper. I didn't put it because at that time it didn't look very interesting to me at all. Very low volume, but it's creeping back up with good volume. Over 9 could be interesting, guys. Keep an eye on B-Way. I really didn't actually check the catalyst behind it. But it is gapping up and creating a little bit of volume. So B-Way, I'm gonna add on the watch list as well. I will keep an eye on that. PMCB. There it goes over 9. Wow, so you see that, guys? Have a look at this. Look at this normal volume and then this volume. That's a clear rejection from a 9. That's clear short seller sitting at 9, guys, and it's getting sold heavy into. So I will be careful longing this. It's just a clear sign that it wants to do the gap fill. So this might be all day fader. That's why I didn't put this, because it was the weakest of the gappers. So let's have a look at VRPX coming down. VX mRNA. Yeah, PCMB is creating that little tight. It's not really tight, but that price action of a battle between the buyers and the sellers. Now anybody over here, chances are that short sellers are gonna get taken out. I think after it breaks 7, it will be a clear direction after that. But we'll see. It looks like one of those either one of those have to give up. So we'll wait for that. I am tempted to long this PMCB, guys, but the thing is, it's a huge stop. It's a huge stop. It's attacking that high again. Attacking this high, and it's getting shorted here. Now, yeah, it's about to break it, I think. See volume. Trying to read the tape here. Right, it's about to break it. 680 once. As you can see, guys, there's a huge battle going on between the it's gonna, when it moves, it's gonna go nuts. I'm gonna try some 667s, actually much better. 667s, 668s, 670s. Right. I'm starting small here, guys, but because the stop is around 670s average, that's what I got in. But with this one, I'm gonna be quick, guys. If it shows a sign of weakness, I'm gonna get out very quickly. So average is 670 for me. Around the 630s, I'll get out. 630s, I will get out, and I'm waiting for that quick break of that, and then break of the 70. If it doesn't do that, then it might take a while, or might be rejection from the highs. In that case, I will be quick on it. So if you are gonna trade this, guys, it's gonna have to be quick. There you go. Come on, come on. 680s. Okay, that wall is not going. That wall needs to go. 7 needs to go. Go, 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 go. Come on, 7s. There we go. That's your squeeze. That's your good. And I think it's a halt, isn't it? That's gotta be a halt. Yep. That's a halt. Look at these numbers on the level 2. Alright, we caught one. Let's go. I think this trade might be it. I'm just gonna once I finish with this trade, I'm gonna probably finish. That's it. See you guys. Thanks for joining. Yeah, I want to see how it reacts after the halt. I do expect VRPX, guys, is going crazy again. Is it really? Yeah, it's about to. This is it getting halted right about now? 31.80. No, no, it's still trading. So it's just it's too strong. It's too strong. VRPX. We might have missed on it, guys, because it's right at the highs. It is halted. God dang it. Once it, okay, so PMCB, guys, for this, hopefully it's gonna open after 5 minutes. What do I see? 598 to 860. 860s. Ooh, that would be nice. What do I have? 730s, 681s. 730s. So the first halt usually in these cases are a good thing. If it does halt up and gaps up quite a bit, then I will start to look into around 8s. If it does gap up around 8s, then I will take some out because there will be a lot of profit taking after this, and it can actually reject back to, let's say, even 757s really quickly. So, but then again, if you hit that market order, you might get slipped out quite a lot. So if you can, trying to hit that ask. If you do get, I mean, if it does open with a slight gap as well, if you start hitting the ask for a partial, you would get a really good fill. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, guys. It will have to be quick, yeah. We watch this. B-Way is back. B-Way is back at it again. This time around, massive volume. Now, what these kind of VRPX situations will bring is these low floaters. Once they start to gap up, they will start to have more momentum because of low floaters moving. So everybody's watching whatever is gapping up. Even if they don't have good catalyst, they will start to move because everybody is trying to catch that next VRPX. They might not have to do anything with whatever it is that actually pushed them that way. But so that's why I took that PMCB, because low floaters can actually move in these in this week, maybe even next week, depending on how VRPX holds up. So let's wait on that. B-Way, B-Way, B-Way. I mean, usually I wouldn't even consider taking this because it looks like a fader. But since we are in that momentum, there could be a long there. But I am sticking to my PMCB, guys. Just profit target. Hold on. So, I'm trying to take. Guys, I took some out. 775s. 775 around this area here. But it's strong, guys. It's strong. So. And it's going for another halt. Come on, give me another halt. Another halt. There it go. Oh, come on, come on. There's another halt. 840s, 840s. I've taken some 840s as well, guys. Eight 40s. It didn't give me the halt, but it will hopefully soon. Right, guys. Stop could be under 750. Under 750. Stop under 750. Jessica, in these cases, I read the tape like very like a glue to it. So all my exits are on the tape itself. Nothing to do with levels or anything. These things doesn't really care what levels are or what not. Well, they do, but not as much. So my exits are based on the very quick read on the tape. Right about now, it's rejected from the 850 quite a bit. So 750 area stop is, I think, in my opinion, a good area, because after, if it does break that 750, it could actually halt going down, which that's the one you want to avoid. We missed VRPX long, guys. We did miss it just before the halt, but then again, that's fine. If you can handle, if you've taken some partials, you can even keep your stop break even, but that way you're, I would say, quite a bit of a risk there. I mean, you're talking $1 risk on a $7 stock. What I would say is, if it starts breaking the 760s, then we will look into exiting this, guys. But what I want to also do is give it some time, give it really some nice room for it to actually do some proper squeeze. There it goes. There it goes. This could be an ad area here. Oh, okay, missed it. Missed it, missed it, missed it. That's fine. 850 breaks, then it might run for another one. 850 is about to, or it's getting shorted, or getting a lot of profit taking place there. 6. Let's have a look. By looking at these gappers, I've completely ignored the other watch list. They were doing some pretty okay moves as well. Like, for example, mRNA. There was a good short there. Here we go, another round. As long as it's hanging about near the highs, it's really good for the longs. We just don't want it to wash and then just have that continuation of that wash. Even if it does wash, we want that wick to be bought back up. So so far it's doing the right thing. It's hanging about. By the way, VRPX just got halted going down, which is not a good sign for longs. Come on, PMCB. 850. We gotta take that out. I'll just put an alert at 860s. Yeah, my second exit was really nice. Come on, PMCB, 850s. There it goes. There it goes. Huge number of sellers at 850, if you've noticed. But here we go. Here we go. That gets taken out. That's what we see. Lovely, lovely. Ooh, that's not good. That's oof. That stops. The breakout traders stops got taken out. So basically, this is just a liquidity hunt. So let's just wait on it. Right, guys, if it starts to start trading under 8, I will take some more out as well, guys. Fourteens, 15s, 25s, okay. Guys, I'm gonna come out 790s, 790s. I'm gonna put my stop 790s here, guys. I know it's early, you can let this run, but around 780s, 90s, around the area, guys. I just don't like what it did here. This is getting me a bit worried because once it started to break out of this, that should not have happened. So it's a failed breakout. So just gonna be a bit careful. I would have put my stop at break even somewhere here, but those things can lead with a massive wash. So, but as long as 8 is holding, we're still good. By the way, Hood is going crazy, or is it just me? Okay, so as I have been mentioning quite a few days, guys, Hood is due for a bounce. Today might be it for it. In fact, it's an earnings call, is it? Yeah. So it's going to be earnings play as well. So if it starts to gain momentum, there might be a good bounce on it. Come on, PMCB. There goes Hood. Yep, Hood is waking up. So the earnings hasn't been released yet. It's aftermarket, but somebody knows something. Or there might be a lot of stonks activities. We managed to, like, on PMCB. The reason why I waited a little bit here, guys, I didn't take it early, is because I was worried about this price action. Usually this price action was actually good, but normally what we get is something like that. So you might be entering and then it wicks you out and then goes back up. So that's why I wanted to avoid. Once I start to see a little bit of settlement in the price, that's when we decided to take it. As you can see, a really perfect entry is in anticipation of the breakout, and on the breakout as well could have been an entry, but you probably wouldn't have gotten filled if you had a stop limit order on it. So there's again, guys, over here this price action is similar to this, which means quite a lot of battle going on here, guys. So again, whoever wins is gonna push the prices towards that direction very fast. Now 9, 10. Sometimes you say to yourself you shouldn't get excited about certain trades, but if the trade that I get excited about is the one that goes according to the plan and I haven't really broken any rules. If a trade these days go for me and I've broken rules and it's worked out really nicely, deep down I know that's a bad thing. So what you want to be excited about is how good you follow your rules and how well you've traded it. Forget about the P&L. How well you actually followed your process. That should be determining factor for your day's sort of result. And what I used to do was also I used to create these little post-trade. Yeah, absolutely. I did mention that earlier. Hood is taken off. Absolutely. Boom. Yeah, we were waiting for this bounce. This could run. This has quite a bit of momentum. But it's kind of hard to trade as well, as you can see. You know, spread is like 50 cents, sometimes even more. Whew. I'm out. I got stopped out. I got a bit of a bad fill on it. 778. Yeah, my stop right about here, guys. Just about here. I should have gotten out 790s, but like 20 cents, man. Yeah. Now this is a halt going down, which means that this could gap down to sevens or something like that. So it's definitely, you know, as you can see, guys, this price action, as I did mention over here, I'm worried about this. It was clearly showing me that, whoa, okay, well, there's a lot of you know, liquidity hunt as well as stop runs, and it just clashed from there. That's why I kept my stop really high. My stop was around 780s, 85s. I got around, let me check, around 775s on average. So still not a bad one, really good, I think. This might, even if it holds down, if 7 holds, we will see how it reacts around 7 VWAP area or even 680s. Got this area to worry about. Around, yeah, perfectly on 7 basically, this area. If it does start to hold there, there might be another chance, but you have to be extremely careful, guys. After this move down, chance of a bounce is I would say a bit low. Yeah, but yeah, that was a really good trade, guys. So we are talking 670s to 630s is where I my stop was initial. So 40 cents. On this one, my sorry, let me just do this. So it looks something like that, my risk, and then my reward is around that, something like that. So I would say quite a good risk to reward. I don't mind that. By the way, space was a good short, but I just missed it. Where's my space? I didn't put it. Ooh, guys. Nobody watched. Okay, fine, we missed it. Fair enough. We missed that. And we missed mRNA. mRNA. By the way, Jessica, this is your it's not very clean, but it kinda is there. What else did we miss? AMC has fallen today. To be honest, I was expecting that AMC, but just didn't give us any chance, to be honest. We've got a fall of 38.80s to 36.80s, so quite a bit of a down move this one. If this wasn't a huge move down, there is a trade right about now under 37s actually. But because it's a $2 move, but for AMC $2 move is sometimes can be nothing. If you do take this short, guys, is your stop is just over 37, so really tight stop, to be honest. It's already done its pullback. You can call it a healthy pullback, and it's on its way, hopefully, for the next move down. But I don't know, something's telling me that this move might have been it, and it wants to reverse up. But that's why you have your 37.07's stop. If it does decide to reverse up, then yeah, get stopped out. But there is a trade here, guys, for a short on AMC. I'm not taking it. You know, I've got this this thing that when I feel like iffy on any stock, even if it looks great, I don't take it, because that intuition of mine works most of the time. It might not work all the time, but it saves me from a lot of hassle most of the time, I would say. As you can see, there you go. Yeah, 37.07. Okay, interesting. Right, okay, it's creating nice little rejection area there. Right, I am looking at it, guys, now. AMC, sorry. Oh, shit. Sorry, yeah, under 37 I was looking at it, but it just went. I didn't take it. But I was gonna under 37, 36, 94s, 95s. Okay, it's coming back. AMC. Right, looking at AMC, guys, our stop will be 37.10s. 87s, 87s. 87s, okay, come on. 86, guys, I got some in 86, just couldn't get a little bit better price, but that's fine. 87, sorry, 86. Got some in 86. Stop just over the wick here, guys. 37.10s. Initially, I didn't want to take it because I felt like it's due for a reversal. But once this happened, guys, that's just that was showing me rejection from that 37 areas. So that's why I decided to take this. It might take us out, but that's fine. Our stop is extremely well, not that. We're talking what 20, 25 cents. So for an AMC, 25 cent stop is actually a really good stop. It's coming back up now. The 37 is broken, and the way it's holding is not good. Earlier it rejected from this area. Let's see what happens. 3705s, 2s, 3s. Okay, 97, 97. There's some strength to it, guys. It might be a reversal. There it goes. It's a reversal, guys. It's a reversal for sure. Yeah, I'm out on it, guys, with a small little 25 cents loss on it. PFE. Oh yeah, PFE. So yeah, 25 cent loss on this. That's fine. On AMCs, it's worth it. Let's have a look at PFE. Ooh. PFE falling. Okay. I am watching PFE. It's just a nice little rejection here. It's, I just need some time on it because at the moment I can't do anything with it. So that one definitely gut feeling 1, as you can see. Me 0, gut feeling 1. So I'll start counting that. See who wins. Mostly I know that the gut feeling wins. I can't short PMCB, guys. It's just I'm not allowed to. I can't find it. But the possibility is there. The short, nice little short area right about here with a risk over 8. Guys, I am still watching on AMC. This price action was bringing some sort of a bigger retracement, bigger pullback. Now it is under that VWAP and 200 EMA. It's not a clear area for where it's unless we have 37. We don't have a clear area that it's that I'm watching, but this is the area. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, guys, on AMC. If it starts to go up to VWAP areas, that zone, if it starts to reject from there, I'll take another stab at it, because this is exactly what I meant by this massive move followed by this little small pullback was not very basically it's just taking its time for a bigger pullback. So this is actually a bigger pullback now towards the VWAP. So I'll be a bit more comfortable taking this type of trade than that, because that's a bit of a chase. Mm-hmm. 0.8. Are we talking about PFE? Oh no, PMCV. Okay, I got it. Just there's no. The thing is, I want PFE. I wanna short it, but there's no setup. For me, there's no setup. But also, you have to remember, PFE is a lot of investors' big money behind it. The price action that is trading, the way it trades on daily, is a very strong price action. But having said that, it does, when it rejects, it does reject quite a bit. So, but then it recovers again. So quite clearly, if I give you an example from yesterday, like this price action was just accumulation, right? And then all of a sudden, profit taking probably, and then drops. But have a look at what happens. It just gets back up. So it's been doing that almost every day. So yeah, it's kind of hard instrument, or a hard stock to be shorting at the moment. Okay, PMCB is attacking the high again. It's there's the rejection from 3740s. There it goes. There it goes. AMC. Under 37. And if this continue, so we are working towards the second moment, second leg down. So that's our first. This we're expecting a second leg. So yep, it could take out the low easily. Hopefully it will. Okay, we'll leave that on the side. No, too choppy. If it was any other stock, I would have traded after this candle. I would have traded this short after this candle. Probably 5120s, but since it's PFE, I am extremely careful on it. By the way, B-Way as well done a nice move, but as you can see, not very clean, not as clean as the other ones. Again, there's quite a bit of battle going on here, guys. I think if it does start to break 850s, it could run. It still have life left in it, definitely. This was probably heavy profit taking, in my opinion. Very heavy profit taking from the pre-markets. I am adding on AMC, guys, here. Short. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, I didn't mention, but I did take some here. That was just on the side. But I did mention earlier, if it does come back to this zone, I will look into shorting. I just couldn't add here under 37s. I really wanted, but I couldn't. But that's on the side, guys. I didn't call that out in advance. Sorry about that. If anybody had taken this this rejection, even here, 3720s, you can definitely put your stop on break even. Definitely put your stop break even, let it run, or take some partials around let's say 37, right about now, I would say. Yeah, right about now. So there is a momentum coming in on this, and it already looks like another leg down. So expect a little bit of a more move on this. Hopefully it will give us more. If it does break the lows, then yeah, it'd be nice. By the way, anybody take this around this area, 3730s, 3720s? Jay took it, right? Tell me you took it. Right, really good. I knew you would take it. Okay. What do we have? PMCB. This is why I mentioned take that partial, guys, 3670s. A little bit of a bounce. What with a little bit of a bounce, you can always get the chance to add, but it depends. Right about now, you know, as you can see, it's clear rejection of that 37. It wants to go there and it gets rejected, so that's a good sign for a short. Some people would actually even like start adding there, but the problem here is we've got 3670s and 3650s. Those two need to get broken, because they could create a massive right about this area here. So before it reaches those kind of, it's a good idea to take some out, you know, just bank in some. It's easier to trail stop after if you bank in few partials. By the way, PMCB is about to go, guys. PMC is about to, it's looking like it's one of those, yeah, volume coming in, and if it starts to attack that 850, chances are it will break it, because looks like you know, maybe not. Ooh, that's bad. This could be another one of these fights right about here, as you can see. It depends on how this closes. Let's see. You see these areas here, this zone. So it looks like one of these. Now, the more you have these kind of, the bigger range this is, the bigger reaction will be if it did decide to take a direction. So yeah, in this case, if it does break that 775s, chances are it will wash probably to VWAPs. But if it does break 850, then yeah. It looks like it wants to be weak. 770s. Right. How is our AMC doing? AMC is doing just fine. It's bouncing off of that area here. If you had taken it, your stop would be somewhere there. Okay, if this starts trading above 37s, I wouldn't be very comfortable with AMC. Now, you have to imagine things right about now. This momentum should have carried on and broke those. Because it didn't, what's happening is it's holding up, so it's a reversal sign. So right about there, it's a reversal sign. So for me, staying in this trade doesn't make sense, right? It made sense when it was under 37s, especially here. It was really nice area to like say, oh, even add here. I couldn't, but right about here, it looked really nice. And then once it started to sort of wick back up, break above that 37 and starting to trade above 37s, that's just I don't like it for a short. I don't like it at all. So I am completely out of it. Just a little bit on AMC. Actually, to be honest, with my previous, it's almost break even. In fact, slightly red on it. My this loser, still red on it. Small red, very small red. Anybody seeing anything else? Wish I could trade VRPX short. Yeah, PMCB is not ready yet. $685.30, $686.31. 685.80. Yeah, I'm looking at that. I'm looking at Tesla if it starts to do high of their rejection. AMD, Apple. Apple has already made its move. I am keeping an eye on Tesla, guys, at high of their rejection for a possible short. I'm not gonna call this out, guys. I trade Tesla on the side because it could be a huge risk. But if you are gonna trade this, this is basically it's because they correlate to SPY, but not always. Relative strength is there on Tesla, quite a bit actually. So if you're gonna trade it, make sure you get confirmation. What by that what I mean is a nice little wash would be nice. Don't just take the front side of the move, even though if it starts to reject, unless this bar closes like a hammer or a shooting star. So that's and it's already broken the highs, so there's no point now. I was looking at the high right, when I say high if they rejection, it never got rejected from that high. It was actually too strong enough for it to pierce through that. So that's why it's a really good idea to wait for the confirmation, because no matter how good a setup is, if there's no confirmation, there shouldn't be any setup. By the way, PMCB already did it. It's halted now, and it's going for another round. There you go. So this whole price action was just to take the weak hands off, um, short sellers and long scalpers just gotten out. So weak hands were off, and then comes in with the. I think this is just, in my opinion, this is being manipulated by few out there. It's showing that sign. No, by manipulation I mean in the bigger picture. I did mention we were talking about float locking floats. It's kind of bit of don't worry about it too much if you're just that's just something that that's advanced read. Once you start to really sort of dig deep into price action and how and why prices move the way they do, then you will start to go into researching certain sort of certain aspects of price action. um, I was going into it a little bit earlier on the pre-market. That's what I meant. There's a lot of so I don't know whether you will understand it or not, but you can go through the stream if you want to really go into it. But I would say don't worry about it too much, because what you will do is you will start to think every stock is like that. You see what I mean? So it's going to give you a fake interpretation of the subject that I was talking about. So yeah, that's just nothing at the moment. You shouldn't worry about that too much. Obviously in these kind of stocks there's a lot of games being played out there. So just understand, yes, there is a lot of games being played, mostly liquidity hunts. So it will, as you can see, this area here, breakout traders will get into it. So people who control the stock will try to run it up there to hit those stops. Sorry, hit the breakouts and then come back and take their stop out. Things like that. Yeah, locking in the float, basically the rotation of the float. So quite simply, if let's say for example there is 100 collectible in the world, right, and I have 95 of them, right, what do you think I can do to the market? So pretty much control it, right? So same sort of scenario here. I could be wrong, but the chances of that happening is quite high as well. Yeah. Oh, this is it's open again, and it's broken that 9 without any problem, so it's probably gonna run again. Yeah, 950 is getting hit now. Now short sellers are really, I mean, they just don't know where to sit, basically. They're in trouble big time. Especially people who actually short sell um, the front side of the move. I know there was a lot of people who actually make huge amount of money by selling a stock that actually gaps up, and any pops they short it blindly, and it works. it really works. But every now and then, a stock like this or VRPX is gonna happen and it's gonna destroy you. Simple as that. That's why you can't just short in, averaging in. At one point, your averaging in is gonna destroy your whole account. It's a good strategy. It works most of the time, but that one time it doesn't work, you're pretty much screwed. So today on short sellers, PMCV, and also yesterday VRPX might have screwed quite a lot of accounts. Unfortunately, that's the reality of it. By the way, mRNA is creating a nice little reversal here, right about here. Okay, this whole cup and handle reversal. If you know the what is it called, the pattern. If you know the pattern, if it starts breaking 400, guys, if it starts to hold, might be a good long, but you've got huge, like $3 stop on it. But this thing, right, this thing will run when it runs. So if you're risking $3, four tens is achievable on this, and even more. You can even swing trade this if it starts to actually trade above that 400, because right about now this price action is telling me that yes, there's an interest on it for buy side. So it broke that 400, but then it's just doing that pullback. So I think it might be a good swing instrument. Right, I have taken a little bit of a Tesla, guys, for the high of day risk. A little bit of a Tesla short on high of day risk. I want to just very small. Just letting you know out there, guys. But it's not a call, it's not an alert, it's just for me on the side. Because Tesla can move big, and managing risk can be a bit difficult for someone who's starting out. So right about here. Looks good. Okay. Over 950, 955 on PMCV could run over 955, and then maybe 10. Yeah, so yeah, similar thought process. That's why you wait for that confirmation, guys. As you can see, that confirmation was break above 400. It was break above 400 and start trading above it. Ideally, you want few bars after that. So it never, as you can see, that was the rejection there. It never went, but it could come back and start trading above it. So if it doesn't break that 400, then the longs wouldn't stay. In fact, at the moment, it's actually cancelled. And as you can see, same with PMCB. I didn't, like I was mentioning 955s. That area where it got rejected from quite a few times. For it to show me some sort of a strength and a continuation, it has to break that rejection area. It could be. Well, EMA is not much of a, well, there is an importance to EMA, but you have to look back. The more important area was this. You see, initially when it did run outside of that zone, it got rejected badly. So what it's doing right now is it's broken this zone here, coming back to it. So that's acting like a support plus the EMA. So you've got a confluence of few things here. So that area is an area you can't deny, and it could hold up here. Now, as you can see, it's already holding up, but if it starts to hold up for a while, starts to create a nice little congestion, then it could move for another round. But from 6 to 10s, that's a huge move, right? Huge move. So I mean, the way I work is I wouldn't trade this now at all. I don't touch it. Once I hit something like this, I don't touch that stock at all, because what happens is you've got a lot of emotions behind it now. Because of the first trade, for one, you are going to be careless because you have a cushion on it, right? Second, it's just that your dopamine effect in your brain's basically making you trade less logically. That's what I can say. So yeah, I wouldn't be trading it, but there could be something. Myself, I'm not trading it. And it's also coming to a point where things will quiet down a bit, so you can get chopped around on these choppy moves. Let's have a look at some other stocks. Jessica, shush. Yeah. Yeah, don't tell anyone. These are secrets. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, sometimes it will feel like that, especially if the price has momentum and it moves. then yes, those EMAs can be quite useful area to keep an eye on. But you just don't want to use it on its own. You want to use it in conjunction with other areas. That's better way to use it. But if you want to learn anything about it, then you start with this basics, obviously. By the way, B way is about to break. This is what I'm seeing at the moment. Break of a flag or whatever you want to call it. Just can't remember those names, but quite clear. There it goes. There it goes. That's what I saw on the break of that, and the volume. But yeah, that's that. Oh, yeah, it's this is not much of a runner, to be honest. I have seen things that run without giving you any sort of pullback entry. It just runs and runs, and then really gives you a micro pullback, something like this. So it runs, gives you a micro pullback, and then breaks. This is where I was looking at 955, and it will continue, and then it will do the same thing again and again and again. But that's like very, very rare. Yep, Tesla is breaking the high, so no thanks, I'm out. Nope, don't see anything. Oh, by the way, B way, complete failure. Takes out the breakout traders from here, and then boom, complete failure. This is bad for this stock, I think, because if you look back, this candle is the biggest you see out of all of these. So that's just clear direction change for you, at least for the moment. And then the volume is coming in as well. So was the Momos doing nothing? Nope. That's a hold going down, PMCB. Hold going down. Okay. So guys, I think we're out of action at the moment. Um, Today, as expected, action was at the open. There was a lot of action. There's a lot of opportunities as well, to be honest. We missed on the VRPX, but it was quick. I was eyeing that 30 when it started to build up that momentum with the volume. But at that point, we were actually in PMCB, but there was a chance there until at least 33s. B way as well. Just wasn't clear enough for me, but if I was watching, might have taken some. The ones that we missed, where are the ones that we missed? I had one trade missed over here, this zone here, 25s, right over here. I would have given us 2470s, not much, but a small green maybe. FLGC, no, I don't. Did I have it on my watch list? No, I didn't. I just I took it off my watch list. Guys, if you have any stocks that you want me to have a look, I can. Before I go. AMC is about to continue its upward moment, but the thing with this one is, it's just this time frame, lunchtime. Yeah, it's a bit difficult, but it looks like it wants to continue. PFE. Now you decided to do something. The good thing today is I stayed away from hood. I would have gotten chopped out a lot on it, so I would have been probably one loser here, and then I probably would have traded. So that I would have had a loser on hood if I had taken it. So the reason why I stayed out of hood was it wasn't for the past 2-3 days. It's really like very choppy price action. It's not very clean. So I just don't like those kind of price action stocks. I'd rather there's plenty out there that gives you better sort of cleaner moves. I feel like space wants to also bounce. Right about now actually, 2513s, 2510s, space. Clear reversal pattern, but it's still in the congestion zone. 2513. I'm gonna swing trade a space, guys. Okay, I'm gonna swing trade. This is a swing trade idea. 25, even here 15s. So I'm building my positions on it. It's not a day trading instrument at the moment. I feel like it's really beaten down, and a good bounce is due on it, at least for a few days. So I will be swing trading this long over 25s. um, if it starts to break out 25.50s, I want to see how it reacts. I've already taken some around 25, over 25s, but if it does break that 25, as well as if it does start to go down as well, guys, I'll average out as I did with Apple. It's a swing trade idea, so just make sure you understand the risk behind it. My risk is not like a day trade on this, guys. It's big, at least few dollars. Right, guys, gotta go. I think that's it for me. Really nice trade on PMCB. I think we got about, let's say, about $1.3 on a stock that actually is about $7. So huge gain. So yeah, that was a really good trade. Missed quite a few. That's fine, perfectly fine. And also traded AMC, kind of like break even, slight red on it. Right here, first exit, sorry, first loser, and then I traded around the 37.20s, 25, something like that, and a partial around here, and then the next was the leftover was on break even. So yeah, it's slight red on it because of this initial loser. That's pretty much it, guys. That's the update for the day. Any questions I will answer, but if not, then I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Nice trading, by the way. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe. Yeah. You have the Discord if you have any questions anyways. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. Take it easy. Have a good one. Cheers.